Japan's version of the Spice Girls is becoming the next Asian sensation. I'm Deborah Kahn. You're watching Asia Today. I'm joined now by Kenny Maxwell, news editor at the Wall Street Journal based in Tokyo. Okay, Kenny, a band with 92 members. How does that work?
Well, it's an interesting question, but basically they're divided into teams of about 16, which perform with each other on various occasions. And because there are so many of them, they can be on TV shows. Some of them can be on TV shows. Some of them can be doing radio shows. Some of them can be doing fashion shoots for magazines. At the same time, others can be preparing for a show at their own theater the very same night. So really, they cover all the bases.
Okay, one song in particular got some 56 million hits on YouTube. I have to admit, I watched it. It looks a bit like soft porn. So is that part of the allure, and why is this band becoming so popular?
Well, the original idea of the band to be based in that part of Tokyo is a part of Tokyo called Akihabara, which very much appeals to the kind of geek culture, the kind of guys who like manga and anime and maid cafes and so on. So there's a hardcore audience for AKB48, which is mainly older guys. We went along to one of the shows for the purpose of reporting the story, and the audience was about 95% male. So there's no doubt that those guys are very much attracted to the idea of the younger girls. The group's producer says that the guys want to just kind of encourage their favorites, and whereas younger guys kind of like the girls because they might be cute. But there's also kind of quite a lot of very young girls who kind of like the styles, like the music, like the cute image. So they're beginning to also spread the appeal out to slightly older girls who are reading about their fashions in magazines and their personal blogs and so on.
Okay, so with lyrics such as "My school uniform gets in the way," is this band controversial?
Actually, in Japan, they're not really considered to be particularly controversial from that point of view, as there's a long tradition in Japan of imagery involving older men and younger women. And the fact is that they're not the first people in the world to use images of younger girls to sell records. Britney Spears, for example, I think everyone remembers her coming to prominence in the US, and in one particular video of set in a high school gymnasium, I think. So that particular part of it isn't really particularly controversial.
So with such a massive following, is the band profitable?
This past year, according to the chart compiler Oricon, they've grossed, I think it's $215 million worth in record sales alone. That's not including endorsements for all kinds of household products and everyday goods that people use all the time. There's a huge kind of industry growing around AKB48.
Okay, well, we'll keep a lookout here in the rest of Asia. My thanks to Kenny Maxwell, who joins us from Tokyo. I'm Deborah